What's going on, guys? We got a new garage and I got a new stash, and yeah, so we haven't put out a video because I moved spots and this is the new garage. But for today, we're working on the Cressida. You saw the last video of the raw footage of us drifting at AVS. Well, that was the day I cracked my oil pan. So I have pretty much only got like 20 minutes of driving before it happened, and I was able to get home. I'll show you a picture real quick of what it looks like. Yeah, and so that's pretty much what happened. We were able to RTV it and filled up the oil pan, and it didn't drip, and I got home, but the car's been parked for about 2 weeks. So last week I went to the junkyard and picked up an oil pan. I cleaned it up a little bit, just enough to get it back in. Got most of the dirty stuff off, but this one's a lot better than mine. I probably have mine probably like an inch in from smacking it at both AVS and Adams. So yeah, that's what we're gonna swap out today, along with a X7 steering rack.
So if you follow me on Instagram, you know I already put one on, and when Huey broke his car, he rode with me, and I think he's kind of jealous of how much more angle I have when he has knuckles. But it's pretty simple. So subframe's got to come out anyway, so we're gonna do it.
Well, actually, because the oil pan has to come out and the subframe needs to drop, there was an X7 at the junkyard, so I pulled the rack anyways, and I was like, well, I might as well do a mod if I'm gonna have to do some boring maintenance work. So that's where we're at. Let's take a look. So far, drained the oil, loosened up the steering rack, or the power steering lines, took off the tie rods. So now it's just a little bit more disassembly work, and then we'll be able to put everything back together.
Alright, so while Huey finishes loosening stuff up on the top, let's show you what he did.
Maybe next time I should tighten my motor wrap bolts.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
They were snug.
So, as you can see, he smushed it pretty good. And at the time, he had one of those quick drain valves, and it put a hole in his pan. So some JB Weld and RTV, and he made it home. So we're gonna drop the subframe to get the pan out, and keep going. Alright, so the pan's out, so let's take a look. So, well, just for reference, here's the good pan. It's nice. Here's gonna start cleaning some of this grime off.
Oven cleaner.
With our secret.
Yeah, works great on ovens.
Hold on, you can't see it. Science.
Let me go this way.
And the lens is kind of dusty too.
Oh, there we go. So
oven cleaner. Yeah, works great on ovens, even better on car parts.
Yeah,
and it's is that the dollar store one?
This is the dollar store one.
Yeah.
If you go to the 99-cent only store, get the blue kind and not the yellow kind. The yellow kind's kind of watery. This is actually foamy. It works better.
So, oh, I can't flip this over.
Let's see. Yeah, don't spill the oil, please.
Well, all right. So we'll drain that and look, but let's look.
You saw earlier.
Let's see. But there's the pickup, so it's like it's modded for more flow now. So.
Never did it at home. I did it myself.
Yeah. DIY, high performance. So that, and also this crossover tube is touching over here now, but luckily we picked that up at the junkyard too. So we're gonna keep cleaning and keep going.
we're back, and I'm tired from Mexican food. So what we did so far was oil. So we have the pickup swapped out. I put in the other one and still leaking oil. So to the good one, and that's all bolted back in. So the pan can go in now. So Justin scraped the bottom of the block, so that way we can go ahead and put in the new oil pan, and I think that's what's going to happen next. Then after that, it'll be the steering rack, and then get everything back into place. So yeah, let's get started.
Alright, so we're going to show you these things. Huey uses
Going inside.
Huey, these are stock X8 inners? No.
Correct.
Okay, so this is a stock X8 inner, and Huey uses the excessive tie rod extender, and you have to cut them down to fit the right length. I think if you have longer arms than what we have, you don't have to cut as much, but so he's been running these for a while, but figured we'd show them to you because I think we just installed them the first time, or he installed them. So he's gonna do that now, and we'll watch him make sparks.
There it goes. Sweet. Yeah, it's like the dual toys. The wrench. Yeah, it's nice and smooth.
Alright, so let's look at what it takes to put this X7 rack in the X8s. It's actually really simple. Everything bolts up. You can use whatever tie rod setup you're using currently. So Huey's just got, you saw him modify the stock X8s for his extenders, but all you really need is this excessive conversion bushing. So Huey already had the excessive bushings for the X8 rack, so this is the same one, and he just had to pick up this conversion bushing. And other than that, it fits fine. So it's real simple, gives you more angle. Some people have said that the PPS connector is different, but on my car it bolted in. So it should bolt in on Huey's, but if it doesn't, you can switch them.
We might have to make our own connectors or something.
Yeah, you can switch them, make your own, or take them out. But so real simple to put these in. It's just hard to find one. So we usually, these two we jumped on every time we're at the yard. So that's it.
Cool. So now that we have the rack kind of put together and ready to go back in the car, I'm gonna go ahead and torque down the bolts going to the oil pan now that the RTVs sit for about 10-15 minutes. And then we can put the rack in and then raise the subframe back up and start reinstalling stuff.
Alright, so we're finishing up. Huey's tightening up the rack lines. I think that's the last thing. So we'll take a look real quick. There's not much to see, but the paint is not smushed anymore. Everything's all assembled. Once he's done, we'll get a shot. I don't think he has more angle, but I think it's going to be faster. He'll have to compare it on the track, but it looks real similar to what I have, so I can't imagine it being too much different since we have the same almost everything. Why don't you show how much angle you got? Let's see. Yeah, show him your dingle dangle. So it looks like about what I got, but it might be faster because he's got knuckles. So we'll see at the track.
It doesn't get stuck as much as yours does when you overcenter.
Yeah.
So who knows? But we'll see when we'll actually drive it.
I think whatever prep you need, we're gonna do a video. I got some things to fix and do some prep and some changes, and then we're going to Jimmy Up Sunday Fun Day. So that's in 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
So.
5 weeks. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. Follow us on our Instagram page where we like to post a lot of like little things that we do to these cars. We also have some stickers for sale. We'll put a post for that. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.